found a free one here. Twiggy? Didn't we? Good girl. Alright, we're just outside Warrnambool. All the motels were full. So we found a free camp spot here, just outside of Warrnambool. Thanks to the guy at the visitor centre. Suggested it. Yeah, so we're going to spend the night and then head further east tomorrow morning. Check in there. Twig, come here. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Yep, this is the free camp for the night. Just outside of Warrnambool. Warrnambool? I think that's where we are. I don't really remember. Check back soon. Okay, we made it all the way here near Warrnambool after the Great Ocean Road. I'm trying to show you. 293 kilometres, average 14.5 kilowatt hours per 100, with 5 hours driving, an average of 56 kilometres an hour. And oh, it disappeared on me. And we arrived with about 38%, so I went from 90 to 38. We camped near outside of Torquay, so probably 88 or 87 to 38. Our total trip for the last 3 weeks is 5,300 kilometres, 15.8 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometres, 78 hours of driving, average of 70 kilometres an hour, and the odometer on the car is 775 total. So those are the stats after the Great Ocean Road drive. Here in the campground. Twiggy? Twig, what are you doing? Good girl. Okay, it's the morning after. Twiggy, come here. She's already roamed the camp like a bad dog. This is where we camped last night. Free camp. No other accommodation available. It was good camp. No noisy kids this time, but right next to the A1 interstate freeway, main road. Here comes a truck there. Garbage truck. Rumbling all night, but still had a really good rest. Passed out early and then woke up as usual. Taking the Polestar back to South Australia today, so that'll be exciting. Tent worked well. Haven't actually used the tent since about, I don't know, 2014. Bought it in 1995 in Colorado. REI probably, I think. Zero Designs. Very good tent. And we're going to pack up and go back to Warrnambool, and then Port Fairy, Portland, Mount Gambier, and into South Australia. So, yeah, update, stretch it out to update, packing up, hit the road again. About 2 more days of travelling before we go to Kangaroo Island. Happy days. Cars, trucks, here comes a truck. B-double. Oh yeah, that's the truck. Otherwise a very good spot. A couple extra campers came in late, but I snagged a good spot. Alright, it's chilly, I'm gonna pack. Okay, we are in Panmure, and what an absolutely gorgeous spot. I just spoke to Mary, the local of 37 years. Other than the noise of the bridge and the road, this is just a gorgeous spot too. You don't go in the water, and apparently there are trout in here. I don't think I've seen a trout-ear creek in Australia. This looks fantastic. Should have busted out the fly rod. And apparently, according to Mary, they do stock this big pond here. This is the swimming hole. Hopefully it's not too windy. I'm trying to cover it up, excuse the fingers. Yeah, so they release a trout in there, and then they flow down the pan into the river. I'm not sure what river it is, but yeah, just a gorgeous spot. Really tempting not to bust out the rod, but I don't have a Victorian fishing license. I have to maybe come back here one day on the way through. Why go to a campground when you can camp here for free? So thanks, Moyne Council. And Mary said that they had a record the other week of 37 cars. But yeah, just an absolutely gorgeous spot here. Twig, Don't go in the water. Come here. And again, yeah, just a really trouty looking creek. Lovely riffles. Haven't seen any risers. There's ducks. And yeah, some more late campers showed up. Two in the middle of the night. I felt for these people. They were looking for a spot but just didn't find one, but they got the prime spot by the river. Yeah, look at that. Just so trouty in that river there, other than the noise of the bridge. And then we come up and there's the Polestar right by the toilets. And it was a good, nice, quiet spot after the craziness of the campground the night before in Geelong. More late campers. And now we're going to hit the road to Port Fairy, have breakfast in Port Fairy. We can skip Warrnambool. Well, I think they have to go through Warrnambool. Twiggy's ready as always, so today we'll cross into South Australia, back into South Australia after 2.5 weeks on the road. We left December 17th and today's the 4th, I think. So we could get home a day early. We'll see. Twig's ready to go back to Kangaroo Island, Twig. She's got all her seats all nice and clean. Clean that up. Twig, inside. She's got a yellow PPP seatbelt. Are you the cutest dog in the world, Twig? Yes, you are. Let's hit the road. Okay, just as well I recorded the trip auto last night, or the daily trip, because it wiped out overnight, and we're back down to the TM at 5,000, or the actual main trip, 5,335.7 kilometers, an average of 15.8 kilowatts. So we've gone below the 16 mark, and we've done 78 hours of driving and an average of 70k, so a bit slower down the Great Ocean. And Port Fairy, we will get there in 41 minutes. So just in time for breakfast, so just before, well, I don't know, like 8:30 or so, at 64%. So we'll do a little quick charge there to get all the way to Kingston. We won't have to worry about doing Mount Gambier at the Tesla. We can just use the Port Fairy one, assuming there's no lines or anything. And yeah, again, a magnificent camp. Very happy with this overnighter. Twig's all there. It was nice to chat to Mary. Shame I didn't record Mary, but sometimes people don't like to be recorded. So we'll get going and I'll stop yakking. See ya. Alright, we just gave the car a wash and a wax. Look at that beading. I always worry about strange car washes and what they look for ingredients, but this does look like it's well operated. Zippy's car wash in Warrnambool, and the beading is amazing. So Polestar's all perfectly clean again. How good is that? We'll get underway and blow the drips off. Bit of a stain right there. Who knows what that is? Let's get going. Alright, we're here at Port Fairy, charging just because we can. We're getting 50 kilowatts at the EV station, and we're just going to top up from 66 to 80, I think. We weren't going to stop at the Tesla one, but we might stop at it anyway just for the heck of it. And we'll get out and have a look. A beautiful town of Port Fairy. Charging here at the EV. I've had really good luck with the EVs. Oh, the car's looking magnificently spotless, waxed and spotless. Waxed and spotless this morning. Getting 49.7. Used the RFID card. Check out this patina on the Scout Hall. You can't really get this. First Port Fairy Sea Scouts. Money couldn't buy that. Southwest. And looks like they're still going, maybe. They have the dates. 2 kelpies being walked. Polestar's all shiny. We'll get Twig out for a photo and do the plug share bit. Magnificent old and new kind of patina. Yeah, lovely. Okay, we're at 79. Gives us still going at 51 kilowatts at 79. Gives us 430 odd kilometers, so plenty to go through Portland, get to Mount Gambier, try the Tesla there, and then get to the supercharger. There we just clicked over to done. So let's get out and unhook. Looked up a bakery, the best rated bakery. Can't believe how shiny the Polestar is after Zippy's car wash in Warrnambool. Definitely recommend it. Look at that metallic glint. So unplug. There we go. Put it back nice and neatly. Put it back nice and neatly. Cover it up. Thing back in. Lock her up. Just so shiny. There's the visitor centre over there. The bus. Port Ferry. Beautiful old hotel, traditional style. We've got Twig in the back, looking happy as. She's going, what's going on? Have we charged yet? She's saying, have we charged yet? Gave a bit of explainer to some home hardware people there working. They had asked how long it takes to charge. Is it free? So all these questions that people have, and again, just that magnificent patina building, it just reminds me of, actually reminds me of Cape Town for some reason, South Africa. Old school. Alright, we go to the bakery and then go down to the jetty and hang out and have breakfast there. Try and talk because it's probably too windy. Testing up the GoPro. Chicken and leek pie, vanilla slice, breakfast tea. Spectacular spot here at Port Ferry. This is just a beautiful town. Spectacular coastline. Spectacular car. Great spot to have breakfast in the morning. Okay, we did our EV threads and Insta and Facebook and the Polestar Experience album, and now we're going to head to Portland. Just sitting here, cloudy sky, super windy, and hopefully we go smoothly and just go through Portland and check it out. Thanks for watching, everybody. That I've always wanted to check out, the big wood pile. This is what they wanted to build on Kangaroo Island. Disgusting industrialisation. So wood chips, wood pile, logs, big bulldozers. Next to the Bluestone building, next to the custom castles building. We're out here on the end of the Portland jetty pier thingo, heaps of fishermen, and the big boat's loading up. I'm pretty sure that one's loading up with grain, I think. Shell ship. That one might be that's the chip mill stuff over there. I guess they could be loading up wood chips maybe. Although that might be a grain silo there. I don't know if you can hear me with the wind. And that's Portland there with all the fishermen. Twiggy, come here. Come here, Twiggy. Heaps of fishermen there.
There she is, a twiglet. Twiggy, stay. Good girl. What do you got there? Big ships. Everything here.
Here we are in Portland at the lookout. Very choppy day. Yumbar's over there, all the way over there. We won't go there. We'll keep going to Moongambia. Imagine living in one of these houses. Okay, I just had a realization that I have to eat all these strawberries and blueberries. What a tragedy. I hope my stomach can handle it. We've got only that distance to the border. And yeah, so we'll be munching all the way. Twig, munching. Yep.